Nick Saberwolf Prenny here with another gold tierish Scrimcast? Gold tier? I don't know, we got some diamond tierish players here. DreamHack Summer, it's going on. And I'm casting games from my office with a bunch of players who aren't at DreamHack. And joining me on today's, or tonight's, or wherever you are, cast is the Mid-Wars Master, David Chip Arya. What's up, Dave?
Hey, how you guys doing?
So, man, looks like we're already in the banning phase of this game. So, the two teams we have going against each other tonight are, first and foremost on the Legion side, Beginning of the End versus, I have to say this, I gotta say this slow. On the Hellborn team, Meet Mike Hawk. You gotta enunciate there. Enunciate. So, yeah. On the Legion side, there's some familiar names. Smacktrix, Ephemeral, Chunks is playing on his Cool Dude 420 account, and we have In the Six on the he's the OJ position. I don't know who Wiseau Sirius is, but on the Hellborn team we have Love, Narcy, Swift Lame, Swaggy B, and Jordan No Life from What a Joke back in the day. And I guess we can get into the picks here. So. First and foremost, what do we have? We have a banned out Moria, a banned out Ophelia, and I'm missing a ban, aren't I? Wasn't there 4 bans?
They just banned, yeah.
Okay, so we have Moria, Ophelia, Parasite, and Silhouette. So Moria is obviously banned out because she's the best support in the game at this point in time. Ophelia and Parasite, 2 of the better junglers, and Silhouette because maybe Love just has a preference of not going against Silhouette. I don't know who's going to play their carry role. Probably Six. I don't know if Ephemeral, Wise Azirius, or Smacktrix is going to play that role, but I know Chunks won't. And the first pickup by the Legion team was Midas, followed by the insta-pick Warbeast. Warbeast is definitely one of those heroes that's considered top-tier pick right now on the competitive scene. So, I guess we're already in the second round here. We have Magmus and Pyromancer. Magmus on the Legion side, Pyromancer on the Hellborn side. Now, I'm curious, do you think they'll run this Warbeast in the jungle, or do you think they'll run him as a short lane safe?
It's probable that he would be seen potentially in the lane. I mean, judging on the first 2 picks on the Midas-Magmus side, and you see a shadow pick of Sir Bensington, a Luna pickup actually on the Cool Dude. I don't know. I mean, you can actually run it safe lane, and you can also run it in the jungle. I've seen both very effective plays. I don't know if Love's actually going to actually hold the Warbeast or not, or if they're actually going to pass it.
I'm not entirely sure. I have a feeling Jordan's going to play. Jordan's either going to play their primary carry, No Life, or he's going to play the secondary. But I'm not sure if it's been patched out. Warbeast's battle cry is not supposed to give an assist if you pop it and you get a kill, say, on the other side of the map. But there was a period of time where, I don't know, about a week ago or maybe 2 weeks ago, where it said that it didn't. So it says does not grant assists, right. But it was still granting assists. So I don't know if they patched that out or not, but that was one of the primary reasons that the hero was like an insta-pick, because it was just such a massive adage of gold that would come just from him hitting that button across all the way across from the map. Yeah, right. I like how Chloe puts in the chat, Saber is better than Breaky. I can't talk as fast as Breaky, but I give it a damn good try. So, alright, well, I guess we have, second round of Bubbles. I mean, I'm sorry, we had third picks. You said we talked about the Aluna and the Bubbles pickup. Bubbles is just an all-around good hero, can play the Suicide, can play the mid lane. That's definitely their
Suicide.
Yeah. And then we have, I guess, the next round of bans here. Smack banned out Puppet Master, Love banned out Repulsor because nobody likes a Repulsor picker. Smack banned out Moraxis, Love banned out Tempest, followed by the Flux, followed by the Kayn. I'm glad the Kayn was banned out because, for the most part, especially in this tier of play, Kayn is just retardedly overpowered. He's he's probably one of the best, if not the best, maybe up there with Pebbles for being the best steamroll hero in the game. He's like one of those one of those characters. Once you get the PK on him, especially if you get it too early, that's it. The game's over. But in the same light, if you can shut him down early enough, same effect with the Pebbles. He's really hard to make up. So it looks like Smack ends up picking up the Solstice. I don't know if he's gonna end up playing it. I know that's a preference pick for players like okay. It looks like they went with the Lord Salforus. I'm going to tell you right now, I know who's playing that. That's a Jordan No Life on the Browns specialty right there. That dude taught me how to play Salforus. He goes a very interesting build with Sal. If I'm not mistaken, he goes like the Icon of the Goddess and a couple of different things, but he somehow makes it work. And the final pick for the 6 looks like it's going to be Artillery. I wonder if he's actually going to play that role. I don't know. I mean, the thing about Artillery is the one handicap that the hero has is he might be able to farm quickly, but he doesn't. He's not in experience range for a lot of the shit that he does. So I don't know how
that's
well
true.
that's going to
And they did a lot of rework with it too with the LRM. Yeah. They made it channeling, so it's a lot more mana usage, so it sort of forces the user to potentially stay in creep range or, potentially use it to not farm as much.
I know for the lineup that they have in Aluna, Midas, and Artillery, they have some serious counter push. I mean, they don't have a lot of good push, but they have some serious counter push. So if this game does go later, I have a feeling the Hellborn team is going to have some serious difficulty breaking into the base. In that same light, with the Warbeast and the Prisoner in particular, because Prisoner is great for, I guess we'll just say, dislocating or moving catapults out of the lane. Whenever you can pull catapults forward and allow your creeps to essentially kill them outside of the tower, it makes for pushing lanes a lot easier. But they have some pretty decent push themselves. I guess with the Bubbles and the South Forest. I don't know. It's for the pushing power, they're relatively even. I think the Legion team has a little bit better counter push than the Hellborn do, though. So it looks like the Hellborn team is going to...
You have to adjust your screen, by the way.
Oh. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm always so bad about that. But it looks like the Hellborn team's going to make their way down into the Legion jungle. I imagine they're going to try to put some wards down. I don't know if they think this artillery might be running jungle artillery. But ever since the rework, it's not as easy to do that. They are scouting with wolves, and Aluna is... I don't think Chunks has any idea that there's 4 here, or 5 here. I think he's... Oh, this is bad. Okay, well, Narcy gave it away. If Narcy wouldn't have popped out there, I think there would have possibly been an opportunity.
Yeah, that would have definitely.
Yeah, for Martin to walk over into the wolf, into the wolf, into the wolf.
You should definitely know how to pronounce that one.
It's Saber Wolf. That's my name. This is Saber Wolf TV. Singular. All right, so we have the
solid strat pause.
Yeah, we have the solid. This is definitely a strat pause. This is gold tier strat pause. This is cigarette pee or I get a phone call or my mom's yelling at me. Strat pause. Someone's telling their mom that they need to stay up. It's Saturday. They don't have to go to bed right now. It's a Saturday. Mom, bedtimes don't apply on Saturday. So I'm curious how they're gonna run this. Are they gonna run well, I have a feeling. Okay, wait a second. The lane set up right now. We have. Looks like he went Guardian Ring on the Warbeast, which means he's going to build into a fast Abyssal Skull. Narcy is going to play that solid 100% dedicated support. Bubbles is loaded up with the regen, so obviously he's going to stay bottom for that suicide roll. And I think it's going to be 6 versus Bubbles. I think Bubbles should have a relatively good time, depending upon if Chunks decides to come down here in this bottom lane and tries to box him out. Solstice obviously going to go to the jungle, and we're going to have the Magmus middle, and the Midas is going to play the long lane top in the suicide roll. I'm curious how they're going to match this up. I don't think it would make sense for the Warbeast to go top because the Midas will have way too good of a time in that lane. So I imagine we'll see Warbeast in the jungle and South Forest top. I mean, I believe in Jordan South Forest. Like I said, the guy is an absolute master at this hero. But going against a Midas, that's going to be rough. It's going to be all dependent upon how he builds this hero. If he maxes out, say, the life tap and the Dark Lord's presence, or if he goes the burst build by putting, say, 1 point in the Dark Lord's presence and the rest in whatever the hell the first name. Moors. I'm just going to call it Moors for short. But Magmus solo against this Pyromancer prisoner middle. I tell you what, if Pyromancer does land a stun in this middle lane, this Magmus is going to have a really bad time. And vice versa. If he gets the level 2 stun old ball and chain on him, he's also going to have a really bad time. And there goes the... Okay, well... Just hit 2,
solid,
he stunned out right before he gets the ball.
Stun
Yep. I mean, the thing about it is Magmus' stun is... I forget what the delay is on it. It's hardly anything at all. Maybe
the cast time, you're saying?
I think it's like a 1/10 of a second, 2/10 of a second. So if you do have it shift queued, you can immediately stun out. But I don't know. I think if they have relatively decent follow-up, or say that the Narcy, lands a stun, and then it's followed up by the ball and chain or the hook, you're gonna see a dead Magmus. I really have a feeling that this is so satty. I gotta do IC. Hold on. Slash.
Yeah,
IC slash IC slash IC slash IC. 4 ICs. So the lane is seriously pushed up in this bottom lane. This Bubbles is, he's definitely reaping the benefit of it.
Yeah, Warbeast originally pulled with the Wolves to the middle lane and had that nice stack pull, and the artillery didn't do anything with it. He didn't re-pull the lane into the jungle, so the lane got really pushed.
I need to turn off voice chat.
I know, right? Yeah, this game's pretty fucking boring right now. Like,
Disable, apply. There we go.
nothing's happening. Yeah, this game's pretty fucking boring right now. Like,
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, this game's pretty fucking boring right now. Like, nothing's happening. Yeah, this game's pretty fucking boring right now. Like,
Do you keep hearing that over and over again? This game's pretty fucking boring right now.
yeah, this game's pretty fucking
Well, they got a
boring
solid
right now, like,
3v2 bottom going on right now. We're gonna see what happens. We got Pyromancer invis right now.
nothing's happening.
Yeah, Narcy went for the stun. He's gonna get it. Bubbles is gonna shell surf in. I think they're gonna get this kill on Mark.
Yeah, this game's pretty fucking boring right now. Like,
Do you keep
Yeah, that
hearing
was-
that over and over again,
nothing's
Dave?
happening. Yeah, this game's pretty fucking boring. Tried that nerd gang
Is it
bottom
from
jungle,
somebody
didn't work.
that's also
Pretty
speccing?
great.
Is that what you're
Pretty
saying?
Yeah.
sure Aluna's horrible. Pretty bad.
Yes, I did.
Junzo. Didn't work. Pretty great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Aluna's horrible. Pretty bad. My name is Junzo. So, didn't work. Pretty great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Aluna's horrible. But magic.
There we go. I just turned the voice chat volume all the way down.
Top.
Oh, my bad. So, yeah, so that's the thing about South Forest, though. You get one strike with the life tap off, and bang, almost quarter life, even being at absolutely nothing. So he is doing the life tap, Dark Lord's presence build. I don't know which one he's scaling out first. I don't know if he's putting more points in Dark Lord's presence. Okay, he is. That's the proper way to build it. The thing about it is, though, both of these
All right, we got mid lane.
Oh, I missed it.
So
he
mid
just
lane.
a solo kill.
Yes, what he did was he balled and chained the Magmus so that he couldn't stun away, and landed a nice throw hook and actually got the kill on him, Mag.
So the one thing I can say is both of these suicide heroes are doing relatively well. The Bubbles did have the assist bottom lane. Was that the Bloodlust originally? I think so. Yeah, the Bloodlust on the Aluna.
Yes.
And he's sitting at almost 300 experience per minute, which is absolutely amazing. 200 GPM. The Midas is a little bit better for experience, but less in the GPM department. So they're both doing incredibly well. The South Forest, I'm trying to see, he's sub 300 GPM. That's okay, I guess. I mean, in that 1v1 lane, Midas he's always a hard hero to go against, just because his skills, when they combo together, they just do so much damage. You have to burn so much mana in order just to stay in the lane. And I doubt he's toggling it on and off. It looks like they got the kill on the Aluna again. What Did Narcy have a rune? Did he have another rune? Looks like he had a DD. Oh, okay, that's why. But the GPM is not looking very impressive right now.
We have some action mid.
Man, I am terrible about catching the kills this game. I keep looking at the bottom lane because I saw Narcy roam back down there again. But it looks like Why So Serious got another kill on that Magmus middle. I imagine with the same combo. Narcy is in prime position to get a kill on this Solstice. Ugh. Is he going to try to man up? He lands a stun. And I have a feeling this Pyromancer is going to fall. Yep. I'm curious if he would have taken a little bit wider angle around that camp. Would he have had enough time in order to get the stun off on the charging Solstice? Problem was he was basically on top of him whenever he saw him. So the Solstice stun took a hell of a lot longer to hit. I mean, a lot shorter to hit than the Pyromancer cast time on his stun.
Yeah, it was a solid man up, but he knew that he had Aluna coming up for the support, and
so Midas goes for the transmute top. Magnus is here to stun in, and I don't know. Are they going to try to get a kill on this South Forest here?
They got Warbeast
level 7.
seven.
South Forest, he can turn so quickly. And Love gets the assist. Looks like they're going to try to chase down this Magmus. Prisoner is in a position to do it. I don't know if he can get the hook back. He's going to have to dodge. Magmus is going to have to dodge. Oh, he does. Is he going to be able to get a range with the ball and chain? He does get range with the ball and chain, and somebody else falls middle. Aluna falls middle, and so does the Magmus. So they did end up getting the kill on the Magmus after all. But for the most part, guys, I do want to apologize. I am playing terrible. I mean, playing terrible. I am casting this terribly whenever it comes to catching the kills on screen. I missed both of those, and I was actually following them down. So, 7 minutes into the game, we're looking at a 4,000 experience lead. It looks like this Bubbles is going to man up on this artillery, and he does die. Wow. So 6 is having a really rough time in this bottom lane against this Bubbles. And this is definitely not a team that you want to get behind on. With the Warbeast, the South Forest, and essentially this Bubbles that's having a relatively great time in the suicide role. I mean, look at the experience per minute chart. Look at the gold per minute chart. It's so lopsided.
Yeah.
The only person that's below on the Hellborn team is that Pyromancer. And that's to be expected. Looks like they're going to try to dive this Magmus middle. And the wave comes out on the Pyromancer, and RC ends up getting the kill. Yeah, this game's looking relatively rough for the Legion team. The one thing I said they're going to have for them is the Hellborn team is going to have a really difficult time pushing high ground. I think Jordan might get this kill on this Midas. Midas is going to have to blink away. And, oh man, the transmute catches. It looks like somebody's going to be porting in here. Who do we have? The Solstice coming in.
Has no mana.
Yeah, he has no mana. Warbeast is here, so they try to dive. Oh man, that was a bad decision by the Solstice. I have a feeling he's going to fall here. Lord South Forest is a very, very, very difficult hero to kill. Unless you can stun lock him for the duration of you taking him down. His regen is just far too powerful.
Yeah, especially whenever you're laning him with a suicide, a solo suicide.
Yep.
It's pretty much game over. South Forest pretty much winning every time. We are going to get a mag stun top lane on South Forest with a port in from
Midas. He lands a transmute here, so he misses the cask. I don't know if he can land the... No, I guess he missed the teleport too. Looks like they jump on the Aluna bottom. She dies again, and Artillery's in a really bad spot. He might be able to get a kill on this Pyromancer before he does. And I think the Bubbles ultimate expired. He just sort of walked out of it.
Yeah, he walked right out of it.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. That's relatively decent. 6 is above 300 GPM right now, which is pretty good. 50 creep kills. Artillery is definitely one of those heroes late game, one that you don't want to fuck with. If you can get, say, a Doombringer on him or something like an early Savage Mace, relatively early Savage Mace, he can be a serious force to push against. And the thing about it is, and we talked about it before, he might stay out of experience
Top
range.
lane we got.
Yeah, South Forest did use his ulti on the Midas. I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything with it. but the ultimate on South has an extremely short cooldown. Mid lane, they are going to jump on this prisoner, though. I don't think they're going to be able to do enough damage to actually get the kill. Narcy does land a 2-man stun, and the prisoner hits 2 with his ulti, and follows it up by taking 2 players out.
It looks like they're going to dive the Aluna, too.
Yeah, Aluna is going to fall. This is looking really ugly. And 6 is in a lot of trouble, too. Warbeast has... his ultimate just finished up. Had there been another second on that Warbeast ultimate, that'd have been a dead artillery player, too. Items-wise, the Legion team is hurting so bad. They've got nothing.
Look at the huge gold difference and experience range difference as well. Legion really in the suffrage here.
Oh yeah, it's 10k at 10 minutes. Well, almost 10k at 10 minutes. Pyromancer is living really dangerous right now. This is going to be a dead Narcy. He tries to get the kill by landing the stun wave.
Well, what's good about that is the Magmus used
Midas
his.
is gonna fall top. Yep. But they do end up getting the kill in the South Wars, which is relatively decent compensation prize. Prisoner, he lands a hook on the Solstice player, but he might pay for it with his life right here. Bubbles is coming over. 2-man ulti does come out. I don't think he's actually going to jump in on this. No, it was just to make sure the prisoner lived.
No, and what's good is for the Hellborn team is the Legion Midas or Magmus had used his ultimate trying to kill in that Pyro fight, so they know that the Mag ult's down.
Narcy was trying to get fancy with the stun wave ulti cancel, and he did get the wave and the ultimate to connect on the Aluna. But it's one of those things where I think with the Pyromancer stun is you can't fake it. It's not like a Devo hook. The cast duration is too long. So if you look like you're gonna throw it down, just throw it down. If it misses, just back.
Warbeast ultimate for Aluna.
Yeah, I think this Aluna's dead.
Big jukes.
Oh. No. Chunks tried to get the jukes, and Pyromancer's gonna fall in the bottom lane. Looks like Warbeast, he's trying to man up here. He's going hard on this Solstice. Magmus does land the stun, but I don't think they have enough damage to actually do anything here. Magmus can't fight this 1v1. And it looks like Prisoner got the kill on the Midas. Midas did dive in between both those towers to get that initial kill on the Pyromancer, so. And surprisingly, there's only 1 tower down in this game at the 12-minute mark. It's just been kills coming out non-stop, essentially, from the Hellborn team. Just that top lane's falling, and it's just...
We have PK poured in on the Prisoner.
6 is in a really bad spot. He's going to get... Oh, I was going to say, if that Warbeast would have body blocked, it would have made it so much easier. But I have a feeling you're going to see a dead artillery here. He does PK in. The ball and chain comes off cooldown in 2 seconds. 60's did not even try. He just stops because he knows he's dead. Narcy misses the stun. The transmute does hit on 2. They might actually be able to get a kill on this Warbeast here, depending upon if the Solstice can attack. He needed to get the charge off there. Ultimate does expire. Warbeast does end up falling. Was that a buyback? No, sorry, no buyback. So Solstice is in a really bad spot. Magmus does land the stun. They do get the transmute off on the bubbles, which instantaneously melts him, and it looks like Narcy's in a really bad spot too. Does he have... He has enough mana to possibly land a stun, but he's dead. Look, he's just giving himself up there too.
Yeah, he gave it up.
Yep. All while Jordan is just straight up pushing the top lane. 6 is gonna ulti him, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. Maybe it will. Is he gonna get the kill? He got the kill. Was he an experience range?
You know what? That was a max range LRM. I honestly don't know if he did.
It's such a shame. I mean, that's the one thing. Okay, yeah, the whole idea with the hero is, yeah, get a lot of farm on him, and obviously farm is not dictated by experience range. It's like you get more gold.
Bottom lane boom.
Experience, but yeah, Prisoner used the entirety of his combo, ulti, ball and chain, and the hook there. But that's the one thing about this hero. You almost have to take him to the late game. You have to get him to a position where he has those high DPS items, and then you essentially, you try to get some picks and base race. You get the post haste on him, put a puzzle box in a position where you can set him in somebody else's base or far enough up TP to him, and it looks like they're going to get a jump here on this Pyromancer. I don't know if Magmus, another stun's coming up. He does land this, Pyromancer does land the stun, and the hook does come out from Prisoner, so it does get the cleanup on him. South does have sight of this Midas. Midas looks like he's going to try to chase down this Pyromancer. He's going to have to transmute the South Forest to just try to get away. Does not have a TP, and the one thing about South Forest is with that life tap, he can run really fast. Okay, he gets another transmute off on South, but the ball and chain does land on the Midas, so he's not going to be able to blink away here. Ultimate comes out from the South Forest, no heal, and that's a dead Midas. So looking at this artillery, he's had the same items now for probably the last 5-6 minutes. And another kill bottom. Who died bottom? Midas died bottom.
No,
I'm sorry. Yeah, the Solstice died bottom, and Magmus is going to follow suit. Chunks is running down here, level 5. I don't know what he expects to do. He's gonna die. If they turn around on him, he's gonna die right here. Yep, the shell surf kills him. And the wolves tank the
tanking
LRM.
it all up. That was good.
Oh my god, Six is in a really bad spot too. So the lead at this point is 20,000 experience, 15,000 gold. If they decided from a Hellborn standpoint, hey, let's just push down the towers, the Legion team could do nothing to stop them. 6 bought back to go to the mid lane. Don't know why he did that. He's probably in his mind that this game is over. He might actually get a kill on the Pyromancer. Nope, looks like Prisoner's going to PK in. He does land the ball and chain. He doesn't land the hook, but the South Force does come in for the cleanup. Midas does land a transmute initially on the Prisoner, but it looks like Solstice is going to try to man up on the Prisoner. He doesn't have the ability to heal, and he went a Hungry Spirit first. It's a really interesting item to go against the South Forest. First item, Hungry Spirit. And Magmus looks like he's going to die too. The hook misses, but the burst is just, it's too much. It's way too much. This Warbeast skin throws me off so much because every time I see it, I think I'm looking at the Pyromancer.
that's
Skin.
that's exactly what I see.
Yeah, the one for, like the, what the hell is it called? Like the Halloween one.
Right. The Horseman.
And, yeah, and South Forest, he's just, he's base diving. I don't
Yeah,
really
he don't
know
even
what
care.
he was doing. Maybe he DC'd?
YOLO.
I don't know what Jordan was doing. Did he buy out? No, he didn't buy out.
No, he was just YOLOing.
Apparently, maybe he was trying to give the team another chance. And Martin gets the kill on Chunks. Chunks, what a joke on Aluna. It's a nice
Cool
kill.
dude. Gave cool dude 2 levels.
420. He plays under the name Flanders. Also, I Feel Ya. Bunch of different awesome accounts. Bubbles does get the blink, bang, ulti, shell surf combo off on 6, and he does fall again. I really don't. I definitely think that that Nox or 6 thinks this game is entirely over. Which he might be right. I mean, he's playing it like it is. Solstice is going to end up going down. The shell surf combo from Bubbles and Prisoner. And Chunks is in a really bad spot. Midas stuns in to potentially save him, but I don't know if that's going to help out.
Transmit beauty.
Bubbles disjoins the transmute. And it looks like the Prisoner ultimate is going to land to get the kill.
Solid plays.
That's it. That's a 5-man wipe. I think that's going to be it. Yep, there's your vote to concede.
Solid
30K
plays on Hellborn.
experience. Yeah, that was a very interesting game, to say the least. I don't know if they're going to run that back or not. I don't even want to say this came down to the draft, but there's a reason why you don't see artillery in the competitive scene. Like, he's not, like, I see Formless play him every once in a while really late at night, but he plays him as joke and TMM. And the games always have to go 50 to 60 minutes for the hero to be relatively viable. We all know 6 is an incredible carry player, but this hero, it does not work in the meta that is currently on right now.
Well, that and especially NA games have a different meta compared to, like the EUs.
Yeah.
And you just don't see them picked up.
Midas falls bottom. Magmus is in a really bad spot. You're going to see the sounds come out, reveals him. It's bad. I don't know why they're not conceding this game. 33,000 experience. I mean, we have almost every hero on the Legion team under level 11 and almost all of them above level 16 on the Hellborn
Jordan
team.
doing the taunting token of life, putting it down on the ground.
Please kill it. Please kill it. I love it. One of the few items that you can drop. I like that Narcy picks it up. He can't even use it. He just got it sitting there. Beautiful. And that's
There you have it.
That's the game.
The Hellborn had destroyed a Legion tower.
So, what came of that game? Not much, really. That was just an absolute stomp. Worth the wait. I love Ephemeral Thread. Yeah, guys. The game, just to throw that out there, this game was originally supposed to start at 11. And as you can see, it's 12:15. The game started about 12, because that was, I don't know, what was the game? 19 minutes, a little bit before 12. So, there you go. That's how long we waited in queue for the same game. Oh, amazing. I wonder if they're going to run it back. Be playing again. Well, we're going to find out here in 2 seconds. But I appreciate you guys watching this cast. This is Nick
Narcy asking for the re.
Yeah, we're going to find out. That was exciting. But I am going to end this cast right here, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. This is Nick Saberwolf Prenny with David Chip Aria signing off. Hopefully we'll have another game come at you. We'll find out. What's it say? You playing a game that was exciting? Going to take a break for life. From life. There you go. Just kidding.